Now, in regard to a lot of the pre-orders that are going to be going out very soon, it appears that Mortal Kombat 1 is sitting on top in terms of pre-orders. This is really interesting because we sometimes will go ahead and look at this, metric anyways, by just going on the PlayStation Store and checking what games are in the top pre-orders. If you go on the website, it doesn't really give you a filter to do it. So you can do it on your PlayStation 5 where you go into the PlayStation Store, you look up pre-orders, and then you go ahead and filter by best sellers. When I did this morning, I took a picture of it on my phone, and Mortal Kombat 1, the premium edition, is actually number one in terms of pre-order. Then, you have Diablo 4, the Ultimate and the Deluxe edition. Then you have Mortal Kombat's Standard edition. And then you have a few other games, and then it comes down to Street Fighter, and then another edition of Diablo, and then more Street Fighter. So Mortal Kombat definitely has that appeal. It has that name recognition. It is definitely something that usually goes on. Even From Software's game, that comes out in August before Mortal Kombat. Maybe we're going to see these numbers change as release dates are coming, pretty closer. It's one of those things where, you really cannot necessarily always judge. But this is an interesting trend. Once you see these games start to do that, then, you need to pay attention. You also have the Final Fantasy game as well, which is also slated, I think, to be coming in the fall or something like that. This is going to provide an interesting set of circumstances to see what's going on. Actually, it comes out in June 21st. So that should be interesting to see how these numbers are going to change, when the time comes for all of them to be released. I don't know if I'm interested in playing Final Fantasy just yet. I usually kind of just wait. I don't know why, because Final Fantasy has not necessarily ever been my thing, but perhaps this Final Fantasy game might be, the way to go. But something that's really interesting that, we probably need to go ahead and talk about is the price points for Mortal Kombat 1's Standard Edition. It's $109. That's interesting. And I guess they're chalking it up to Mortal Kombat 1's Combat Pack, early access to DLC characters, and early access to the game. So I don't know if that's worth the extra squeeze because, if you look at this, it's almost $40 more than, the Standard Edition. And if you say maybe you were going on somewhere like if you were playing on PC, which I think I'm probably going to be prioritizing, and you look at, say, the cost on PC, let's go ahead and look at MK1 on here. I think the Standard Edition is like $54. And then this same, Combat Pack, one premium edition, this premium edition is only $73. So the cost of games are really interesting when it comes to, this conversation of, what games cost and so on and so forth. I think it's because a lot of PC players are going to even ignore this $70 price tag, even at this moment right now. I mean, even as it's cheaper than console, many people are going to ignore it. They're going to just wait for it to basically get a price cut or a price slash, because there are just many, many other games that you can be playing, on Steam that are very cheap, that are not so expensive. And so a lot of PC gamers are real huge bargain shoppers. I mean, it's wild how much, bargain shopping goes on the PC platform. If you were to compare something like, Fires of Rubicon, which is Armored Core, which is, its deluxe edition is $70. And where's Street Fighter 5? Where the heck did Street Fighter go? It says latest. Let's see. Street Fighter 5. There it says Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6 has 3 editions, but even its most expensive edition is still the 104 price tag. I guess that's probably how they've been able to kind of chalk it up. They have a standard, they have a deluxe, then they have a middle edition. They have a base, middle, and big edition, whereas the Mortal Kombat World. So I guess, if their Ultimate Edition, which contains their year one pass, is going for 104, I guess that's not really a big deal. But again, for those of you who are bargain shoppers, I'm buying my Street Fighter 6 on PC. I'm not paying that, and I think I went for the base edition because if I have any interest in buying any more DLC characters, I'll buy them. But for now, I think Ryu and Ken are coming, and that's basically whom I want to play. And then a little bit of maybe Jamie, because Jamie's just fun. That's pretty much what I found out. He's just the kind of character, that you don't take seriously. Like, if you don't really care about winning, then go pick up Jamie. I get that's what I felt about the character anyways. But these are just some numbers that we look at, some metrics that we take a peek at from time to time, just to kind of get a dial in and a sense of what's going on with a game that we're looking forward to. So I just wanted to go ahead and show this to you guys, and you can keep track of it. And let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. MK1 really seems to be gathering a whole lot of momentum right now, in the gaming community. And I understand that even Street Fighter is gathering a lot of momentum, but when their release dates eventually get closer, we'll see what's going on. Street Fighter might go up, even in its pre-order category, or might move up to the sales side, but you never know. I guess the developers for Capcom are looking for this game to actually sell a lot more. I heard from a video that I was watching that Street Fighter V did not do well in its initial sales. Now, was it a success? I think so. It got multiple years of support, a lot of DLC, a lot of characters, and so on and so forth. And so I think this was probably something that, if you think about it, a lot of the a lot of the different challenges that you got to see that the game faced, they were able to overcome. We continue to support the game and providing tournaments and all kinds of different means to keep the game relevant. But, we'll see how this particular Street Fighter game does in comparison to that one. I already think it will do well, especially with the $1 million price tag. I think it's left up to Mortal Kombat's, NetherRealms and Warner Brothers to figure out exactly what it is they want to do and how they're going to promote their game past just the sales, which the sales will do well. But what is their unique proposition? It seems like Capcom already has one, and so we're going to see how that all plays out. So thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys' time and audience. Hopefully we'll talk pretty soon in another one. Peace out.